Hey guys, welcome to another episode of COAL LLC. We're playing Here's the Gunslinger, so let's get started. We're just going to try to pick away at the coal that we can reach with the gun. I think the goal here is to try to get as much of the surface level stuff as what we can to start with. Since we're starting here with the really bad pistol. Alright, that's all of coal that we need. So we'll try to pick up some of the copper here. We got 20 seconds to get back. Let's just go ahead and make a deposit. To try to see if we can't get a little bit more coal. Got a little bit extra in. And I'll make 613 G's off the first day, which isn't a whole lot. Okay. I think we add time. I think that's going to be our best thing to get to start with. Then after that, we're going to want to start saving up for like miniguns and maybe rifles. Alright, we need to get 80 coal in today. Shouldn't be a problem at all. Let's break this iron first. We're going to be able to hold station right here for a second. Alright, that takes us up to 61 out of 80. So only need like 19 more. Alright, let's go up right here. I want to get the sapphire out of there. Oh, went the wrong way there. There's a little bit of, what is that, uranium? Oh, emeralds. Okay. Let's try to make our way over here to these other emeralds. Still got quite a bit of the day left. definitely need to buy a better gun for the next, or for day 3 here. You have 25 seconds left. We're just going to try to break as much of this coal as we can. There we go. I'm pretty decent for day 2. Almost 1,000 Gs. Okay, so I think we move up to an iron rifle. Do we do iron rifle or copper minigun? This is saying that the minigun should be better, right? Yeah, let's go for the minigun. Alright, let's see what we can do with it. What does Dennis want here? Okay, he's just telling me to check out people. Definitely a big upgrade. Let's go dump off some of the stuff. I want to try to save up for the angel wings, or at least the jetpack. Let's try to get up here into this chest here. Um, let's do sprint speed. What does Tabitha want? 5 sapphires? There you go. Alright. Let's do a little bit of spraying and praying it back over here to make us move a little bit faster. And we'll see if we can't pick up any of this other stuff. Alright, let's see if we can't make it back. 3, 2, 1. Cool. Okay. We could take a weak mortar. Let's do that. I know that seems a bit like an interesting choice, but I do believe it'd be worth it. Not quite able to buy our next level minigun, but we can increase our inventory slots. And we'll set you up right there. And that should just be auto collection right there, just about. Don't really need the vacuum cleaner on this level. Some of the other ones it'd probably be okay. We got 30 seconds left here. Let's do increased bullet damage. Cool. I think that was a pretty solid run there. Alright, and we should be able to buy the jetpack now. So we'll do that. That'll help us get up through here a little bit better. I don't really think it's worth breaking the stone coal yet. We might break that copper there, though. Of course it's worth it. Alright, got enough for the mission there. And I need to get a better weapon here, probably either this run or the next. Alright, I don't think that was a half bad run. A little bit worse than the day before, but kind of almost expected in a way. We could get a emerald minigun. Let's do that. That's so much better than what we have. Um, hmm. That's probably going to be about all we can buy for today. Yeah, so let's just get started with it next day. We upgraded a fair bit. I don't really know why we're not destroying better than what we are. Going to be a little bit greedy here. Pick up some of these amethysts here. And like the more we can kind of chip away at this, the more that just kind of rolls down. Big old chunk of amethyst up here. Halftime, so gotta be somewhat mindful of that. But I think we're okay. I have quite a fair bit in my inventory. Let's make our way down here. Alright, we got all the coal we need. There's a little bit of silver up here above us. Let's pick that up. Alright, got 19 seconds. Let's make our way down. This is the first time I've realized there's a sprint button. I think I got that in. Felt like it was pretty good. 9K from that run. Okay, what are we thinking here? Not even close to being able to afford the next minigun. So what I'm thinking about is either we could do some ad time, or do we do 4 weak mortars? Let's do that. Oh. Let's do mortar gun damage. Let's throw out some of this coal real quick. Try to grab that amethyst up. We're just gonna kind of stay tucked in over here and just keep on spraying. Let's actually go ahead and go down here. Do a little cleanup. Already full. Got over 3,500 in coal off of this run. I reckon. Okay, so I got him 68 there. Only need a 32 iron. Alright, so we needed to make a quick trip over here. Drop off the stuff to Dennis, and then we need to come back. So that'll be a compass for us. What does the penguin want? 30 pieces of gold. Ew. Alright, what do we get? Pretty substantial amount. 14k. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so not even enough for another minigun. So I think what we do, let's go to employees. Let's get a senior collector. 2 of those. And we can't afford a water gun, which is unfortunate, but is what it is. I feel like the 1 collector should be enough. Maybe, maybe not. Because all the ore should be pretty much rolling down to the bottom for the most part. I just want to get this chest real quick. Let's do bullet damage. Missed it. It's not ideal. Let's do mortar gun damage. Halfway through, haven't got a whole lot of coal in, which is concerning. Oops, fell down. Let's deposit our stuff. I think we're going to be okay. Alright, we're going to say screw that singular emerald up there. Alright, not a bad run, I don't think. Not a great one either. Okay. 6-week mortar guns? Sure. let's increase bullet damage. Got a bunch of extra damage coming out this time in terms of the mortars. So we have 3 times the amount of mortars as we did in the last run. Oops, completely whiffed that. Looks like we're going to be fine in terms of coal. And only halfway through the day. I want to get that silver real quick. Alright, let's start depositing our stuff. I think that was a pretty good haul. And he got the drop off right before the time expired, so that's good. Was that about 18 or 26? Good lord. I'm bad at math. Okay, so that means we can get up to a silver minigun. Is that worth it? Or would angel wings be better? Let's do angel wings and add time. Okay, I actually have to mine coal this time because we don't have any helpers or any mortars. So it's going to be about making it through the day. Gotta get 5K. Which doesn't sound like a lot, in which it's not really that much, but it could be difficult to get without the mortars, and considering we are still with a fairly weak gun. Only up to 607 so far, and already a quarter of the way through the day. halfway through the day. Oh, we're almost halfway on coal, and my inventory's full, so I think we'll be okay. It should be a little bit tighter than what I was originally hoping it would be. Let's start carving our way back down as well. I kind of want this chest as well. Okay, flamethrower. That's good. Yeah, well, I think we'll be okay now. Yeah, we're good on coal now. Probably be in our best interest is to try to work on getting that open. It didn't work as intended. Let's do player jump velocity. And then we'll break these two amethysts. And then we'll follow right on down here. That's worse than what we had. Yeah, that'd be what it'll be. Not a bad run considering it was completely. Yeah, 23k. That's not bad at all. Um, yeah. Let's get another collector. I would do that, but let's bump it up to 6 of the mortars. But we're going to move them all the way up here. Got some rubies out of that. This would be worth quite a bit of money. About 2k. Just trying to make sure we use that electro pickaxe to use while we had it. Let's do. Oh, that's absolutely trash. Let's do. I don't know, bomb damage maybe? Oops. Oh god, we're not even quite halfway yet in terms of coal. I don't think we're gonna make it. Why am I still breaking silver? Okay, I think we're actually fine. Because I've got quite a bit on me as well. Yeah, I only need about another 100 or so. It's be pretty close, but I think we'll be okay. A little bit of bonus there right there at the end. 31 G's. Not horrible. We could go up to a silver minigun. Let's do that. That leaves us with 12. So we can still get 6-week mortars. Let's do this the somewhat smart way. Place them at the bottom this time. Let's do only minor damage. Don't know why, but we will. Golden gun, it's gonna be worse though. We'll get that later. Let's do mortar gun damage. Um, let's just try breaking into this, see what we get out of it. We're about on schedule. Oh my goodness, is this ever gonna break? Let's take jump velocity, because I think that makes our flying up a little bit quicker. Still not really worth even getting to mine the coal. Halfway through, over half progress. Need about another 3K coal. Mortar gun rate can go up. Let's do more mortar gun rate. Wasn't able to get that back now. That's fine. Made it through the day with 53,000. Okay. Do we go for... No, I don't think we go for amethyst minigun. Let's go 2 strong and 6 weak mortar guns. And we'll call it good. Let's do jump velocity again. Let's do sprint speed. Make us a little bit quicker on the left or right. Golden gun that fell all the way down. Okay, it's actively on fire and it's still not breaking. Doing pretty good on a quota. You can do mortar gun rate up by 15 more %. Yeah, we're doing really good this run. those better mortars, much better, because they're even able to push up into this blue area. And it seems to me that it keeps most of it clean in terms of everything, for the most part, falls right down. Let's do employee miner speed, I guess. There's a little bit of gold over there, if we think we can get to it. But there's more right here, and we can use the help of our guys to get up through here. I'm just going to be mining some of this gold up real quick, since we already have our daily progress done. Got some rubies over there that would be also really nice to get to. I can't really tell if the mortars are going to make it through to this by the end of the day. But I'm going to try to definitely for sure break these rubies. Yeah, I think we made quite a bit of money today. That was diamonds. Now I feel like I've got to break the bottom of this so it can drop down. Okay, apparently the collectors weren't enough there. Hopefully we got those diamonds in. Okay, we did. That was an extra 16 grand just right there. Okay. That leaves us with the choice of going up to Strong Collector, or we do that and get 6 of those, and a few weak ones just to throw in as well. We can sell all this. Not gonna hurt anything. And then let's get the next day started. What am I doing? I would like to hold on to these for the top. Alright, let's put them right here. Let's see, mortar gun damage. A little bit tighter groupings up here at the top now. Hopefully we'll be able to push a little bit further into it. So we'll probably head down to with about half the time left just to check in on my collectors. Let's just do poison damage, I guess. Just kind of working on chest as well, all kind of at the same time. Let's do collector speed. Minor damage is fine. It's not going to make a difference for now. We can do bullet damage up by 5%. I'm going to just try to work our way over to this one singular gold here. Got all the resources that we need. Next upgrade's probably going to be either pickaxe or, not pickaxe, but you know, minigun, or it might be up to better collectors, because they're just not getting the job done. "30 seconds left. Let's head down. Pretty sizable income. Over 200K. Let's do one strong collector. Or we'll do two. It really hurts the funds, but it is what it is. And then we'll get 6 of the strong mortar guns. And then we might save up for a poison gun just to try it out. I'm sure that one's probably okay, but I don't know. I've heard it's not great. Let's just put them in down here. It'll be alright. Good lord. Already cleared out that whole area. Mortar gun rate can go up another 10%. Mortar gun rate another 15%. I'm going to drop back down into the stone area here. Let's do mortar gun damage. And we're going to try to get as many of these chests as we can. Let's do bomb damage, I guess. Mortar gun rate. Let's do sprint speed. What do we take? Rate or damage? Let's take a rate. Halfway through our time. Let's take the drill damage, I guess. It doesn't really apply to me, but anyway. Let's take some of this stuff and drop it off. Why can't I get that? Oh, that's gold too, so that's really unfortunate. Let's take you. Shuck all this off. Well, they've been working so hard on this chest here. Let's do gun recoil, I guess. Oops, accidentally swapped weapons there. Little ruby. And then we'll see what's in this chest. Then we'll start cleanup. Alright, not a bad day. 239 Gs. Alright, so that's a win, I guess. So it's been 15 days. I didn't realize that was 15 days. Let's go to endless mode here. Okay, so we could either do a... Yeah, we're doing that, right? Yeah. Is there any point in me having the minigun? Not hardly. No. What are you? We'll take bullet damage. Mortar gun damage. That's good. Red minigun. Let's take minor speed, I guess. Mortar gun damage can go up. Let's take collector speed. And then we're going to try to get over into this gold here. It looks like that'll take care of it. Let's just try to clean up some of these stragglers that are just going to eat a bullet. Or one of the mortars, I mean. Got plenty of coal. What we spend on that one? Like 200k? Also, I want to say we spent like 260k just to get our equipment for this run, so. I don't think I'm quite stout enough for this area. Well, I can do a little bit of damage. I wonder how much gold is in each of these. Let's see what's in this chest here. Nope. Anyway, let's go down here and we'll start a little cleanup. It's actually pretty clean. Wasn't able to make it quite back, but anyway. 600 G's. Could do a mining collector, but I don't think that's quite worth it yet. Um, hmm. So that is a 10 times increase in power. Yeah, probably should. And then from there, um, let's take that just to not have to pick up anything, which kind of messes with what I was gonna do, but that should be good. Um, we'll take that, I guess. And just for fun, buy you. Oh, Jesus, what am I doing? Where's that filter at? There we go. I don't want anything to go in my inventory because I want the collectors to be able to pick it up. Let's do collector speed. Collector speed. Mortar gun damage can go up. I mean, we can break this stuff in a somewhat reasonable amount of time. Let's take poison damage, I guess. Let's see if we can't break into a red chest here. I doubt it's going to be worth it unless we get a golden weapon, which is kind of unlikely. But I almost think it's worth a gamble because there's no danger in us really losing this on this turn. Yeah, I'll take mortar rate 20%. Sure. I don't know what I just took, but yeah. Uh, collector speed? Yeah, that's a good one. Bullet damage can go up another 10%. Collector capacity up by 2%. It's not the best, but it's certainly not the worst. Let's take mortar gun damage. Um, the way it looks, need to. Let's just pick up the kind of the stuff that's kind of actually somewhat valuable. Got a few extra emeralds by doing that. Almost a full million there. Um, let's fire you, and we'll promote two of you to be mighty collectors. Um, let's get a collector's whistle. I would take that, but I think it's going to be in our best interest to buy 3 of those, 6 of those. Could buy a slight water gun, but probably not worth it. And let's disable all the stuff again. Let's take minor speed. Bullet damage can go up. let's take collector speed. Capacity after a certain point isn't actually that good, in my opinion, because it makes them like where they're a little too big. I think this just is going to eat away at a lot of our potential earnings here, so that's a bit unfortunate. We're nearing halfway. I believe that's a pink diamond right there. Let's actually make it where we can pick those up. That was so we can go talk to that fellow down there at the bottom. It's not like we can even really break this stuff up here anyway. One of these guys was asking about a pink diamond, right? Anyway, I guess we'll just put them in there. Let's do collector capacity 2%, mortar damage, always a good upgrade. Shoot down that way so we're a little bit faster. Oh, not what I meant to take there, but it's fine. Okay, got plenty of material and more over what we need. Let's head down, see if we're going to be okay on pickup here, if we need to help out. Definitely need to help out. I think we did pretty good there. Definitely over a mil. 2 mil even. Goodness gracious. Um, let's do that. And then let's go ahead and sacrifice up for a ruby minigun. And then we'll buy 5 of the powerful mortars. and a few strong ones. I think what we'll try. Which ones are rich? Okay, so let's put these 6 down here. And then we're going to wait until we get up to at least right here. Let's do mortar gun. Let's take collector speed. Oh, and we got the pink diamond machine gun for a few seconds. And we'll just kind of make our way back down through. We'll do a little bit of cleanup throughout. Wasn't really able to make too good a use in that. But at least we are able to break the red blocks pretty quickly now. There's some pink diamonds. We'll go over those here in a second. Yeah, that kind of works actually. Oh, there's some diamonds right here. Let's go for those. Let's try to get this chest, and then we'll probably head down. I would have thought we would have had more coal in already. And pink diamond, we'll take those first. Absolutely atrocious compared to our normal weapon. Alright, so we're still lacking 170k. It's kind of spooky. Kind of spooky. But we don't have enough. That's going to be the end of the run. Unfortunately, only able to get 554,000 gold. Would have made 4 mil that run, but we're going to explode. But pretty decent run there. But unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today. I've made it through 18 days. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.